Okay, real quick tutorial on getting slides from PowerPoint. The easiest way to export slides is to open the PowerPoint. First download off of Google Drive or just download the PowerPoints, whatever. The Google Drive slides, if that's what they're made in, translates directly to PowerPoint. Not much you need to do to keep them the same. You want to come up here, go to Export. This dialog pops up. You got to be really careful because it defaults to file format PDF. You have a couple choices. You have JPEG, TIFF, PNG. These are the three sort of image file types that are best. PNG I think gives the best resolution. So go ahead and just switch to just do it to PNG. JPEG does work, but PNG also, whatever. They all work. PNG specifically, though, works for transparent slides if you want to just grab one little part of a slide and you want it to be on top of the background in Premiere, and I'll show you how to do that in a sec. So we just keep them all PNG, that works. You want to just make sure that Save Every Slide is selected. If you just wanted to export one slide, like maybe you want to come back in and edit one slide and then export it, you can just click that one and it'll just do that one slide. So it's very handy. But first you have to select it. You have to remember to select it. So if it was slide 3 you redid after the fact, you select that, then go to export. So go ahead and do Save Every Slide, and then you just want to make sure that this says 1920 by 1080. I think what it does is it senses PowerPoint senses your screen, like it gets an idea of like what works best for your screen, and so it defaults to some other weird resolutions, usually not as good. So make sure this says 1920 by 1080. Then you hit then you want to make sure it's pointing in the right direction. So in this case it's this one, and then I'm gonna just do it right outside so it doesn't conflict with the existing one, and then you hit export, and what it does is it'll give you this little dialog. That's fine. Each slide in your presentation has created this folder. Go to that folder. Here it is, which is right here. So there it is. It's the name of the PowerPoint with all the PNG slides, and you're good to go. So that's one way of doing it. So like as I said before, if you wanted to just get one element of these slides, like you just want to get this, and sometimes there's other graphics, with this slide here, you click this and it'll select it. Sometimes people create these will be individual graphics, so there'll be boxes around each of these little graphics things, and so sometimes that the way that works is you have to end up selecting multiple bits of the graphics. But in this case, it's this entire graphic is one image basically that's floating on top of this chalkboard background. And in this case, two graphics. See, I shift clicked to select them both. All right, so let's say I wanted to export these as transparent GIFs, so I can put them on any background in Premiere and save them as individual images. So click, you get this box, then come over here and you right click again, save as picture, and then down here says save type. This is the most important thing. Save as PNG. This is what you want. And then you're going to get picture one. Then again, make sure you're pointing it in the right direction. And you want to put it in the right one, in the right folder. So I'll just leave that picture one. And let's say you want to do this one as well. Click, save as picture, PNG. Call that picture 2 because that's going to conflict. And there you go. So now you have these transparent images that you can put these PNGs right here. See how it looks like white? So if we put this in Premiere, you can drag and drop this into Premiere, it would then go over any background. So that's just another way of getting images out of PowerPoint.